Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the real reason, or like basically the reason why Money in the Bank is moving from a stadium to a basically a simple arena that's like not a big stadium anymore. Um, so it was supposed to happen during July 4th weekend, which again, like sure, it's a apparently money wise is good. Give people a reason to do stuff or whatever. That's like why I guess they were doing it July 4th, and because of basic timing is like if anything, again, I'm all for. If anything, I think the event would have sold better if they hyped it up as the Great American Bash instead of doing Money in Bank. I don't think Money in Bank is like just as. Or the thing is, it's not honestly. It's not about just the name. It's like sure doing Money in the Bank, like it's fine doing it like in a stadium show, I guess, if you have stars. And that's the problem. That's one of the reasons. But I do think it would have been better if they hyped it up as the Great American Bash, especially during the time. The timing. Calling in the Great American, or bringing back the Great American Bash for that show would have been perfect. It would have let the people, plus, especially if they had stars. But, Money in Bank, imagine, if, honestly, it would have been better. Like, having Money in Bank instead of Hell in a Cell, I think would have been better. As a pay per view, I don't know why. Again, I'm not a fan of the idea like Hell in a Cell being his own gimmick pay per view, same thing Elimination Chamber. The only gimmick pay per views that should work is like Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and then keep not Elimination Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank. And I'll say why Money in the Bank, which again it's like simply because Money in the Bank, like sure it was unique for WrestleMania, but like since you're doing with two different gender matches, and honestly, it's okay for it being its own gimmick pay for you, like just like Money in the Bank, and then WrestleMania. At least with WrestleMania not having Money in the Bank, it was like that uniqueness, like that speciality. Like whenever a ladder match happens, it's special because it's not always like, gonna be like Money in the Bank. They're doing it every fucking year, so that's something unique about it. Um, but yeah, like, but definitely would have been better if they brought back a Great American Bash instead for that show. And here's the thing. Let's be honest here. One of the reasons why also like tickets were not selling. Definitely Money Bank maybe not that big of a name, but I don't think it matters. Like if you like could sell out a show that's called Super Showdown, or anything like fuck any show really. It's just like you could sell it out whatever. But definitely being recent, like hyping up the show behind Cody Rhodes. Let's be honest here. Cody Rhodes is not this big star, okay? He's not this big star at all. That's WWE like to pretend like now he is. Sorry about that, but yeah, like again, Cody Rhodes is not fucking this big star as WWE pretend to. And again, do the smarks who think this Cody Rhodes he's some big star and whatever. He's not. If he really was big a star as people think he is, and like he's the new, he's the new flavor of the month thing. Like the only again, I don't know why. I guess it's because the fucking people who are in charge, like don't like who are people like more smarky. Basically, people who have never really been successful in the wrestling business. People are like jobbers, like fucking Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, or whatever. All these people are working backstage with fucking WWE. Like, and they think that this guy, because he's they're good friends with Cody Rhodes or whatever. They want him to succeed. I don't know. It's some bullshit. But like, I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes is not a star. If he was, then AEW would have been getting good ratings. And Cody Rhodes was like one of the fucking stars of AEW. He helped make that company to fucking put himself over. And when it didn't, now he's coming back to WWE, crawling that back. Because they think they'll try to make him a star. Yeah, sure, they're trying to present him as a star, because let's be honest here. The smarks, they think he's a star, and like they're the only ones that are legit watching, unfortunately. But like the reality is, he only appeals to them. He doesn't appeal to the fucking stars. Like he's not. He's first of all, again, he's not a guy that should fucking beat Roman Reigns. He's not a guy who should be fucking showcased as much as Reigns, because he's really not that big a star. He's not. He's not that good. I'm sorry. He's a mid-carder at best, if anything. Okay. I'm sorry. It's the fucking truth. And apparently the one of the reasons why, like, yeah, again, they have him as the main guy. They replaced the posters because the posters apparently had Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar on the Money Bank poster, which would have been fine to showcase. But then they replaced it with Bianca Belair and Cody Rhodes, and that's a fucking problem. I'm sorry. That's not how you promote the show. Cody Rhodes is not marketable to be the future star. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Okay? He's not no fucking Roman. He's not no fucking Brock. I understand, like, oh, maybe they want to push him to future. But I'm sorry, fucking Cody Rhodes is not this guy who should be pushing as the top guy. He's really not this big star as people think. Only the Smarks think he is because, he's from AEW and he's the Smarks delight motherfucker. They think, like, he's always been pushed, wasn't showcased much. Now he finally is, but it's bullshit. So that's one of the reasons why he's, not the star. Like, he's really not this fucking star that people should pretend that he should be pushed. He's not this guy. He's not the guy that should be. He's literally this fucking glorified jobber. It's the son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Okay, and now he has a fancy entrance that people pretend like he's such a star because his fancy entrance, because that's like in his contract. That's it, because of his entrance, and then he calls himself the American Nightmare. Like, it's fucking gay. I'm sorry. And like, how is that marketable, the American Nightmare, when you're the fucking face? When you're a face, shouldn't that mean you're a fucking heel? Like, whatever. I'm sorry, that's stupid. No actual character, no actual charisma. He just fucking, I don't know. It's stupid. So the fact that you basically build your show behind Cody Rhodes was stupid. The marketing was stupid. Especially like, oh, the get the main event WrestleMania type of deal. That commercial was stupid. Like, if you want to fucking promote the show Money in the Bank, you promote it with fucking guys like Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, heck, Edge. You have Edge. You're not fucking building. I bet you have had Edge as the fucking mark. But the thing is, of course, what didn't help is like having Edge as, a mid-card act, like now with the fucking heel shit. Which, again, I don't mind heel Edge, but, like, the group is not really doing much. Like, they're not special. Why? Because they're just doing cheap heat shit. They're not even fucking being, like, the Ministry of Dark. Like, sure, you may think they are because of darkness or whatever, but, like, they're not, like, doing, like, what guys like Undertaker did. They're not doing shit character-wise. They're doing shit like, cheap heat, like the fans are suck or whatever. Which is like, sure, okay, truth, saying that, the fans suck because you're a bunch of smarts, which is fine. Yeah, I agree in theory, but like the reality is you're trying to fucking do a show. Come on, you're trying to fucking, you gotta appeal to television, make people want to watch and care and actually like promote characters and storylines. You're not really promoting any characters and storylines with this half-ass ministry shit. It's just a presentation, but like, it's just a presentation. It's not like anything they're doing character-wise. It's a problem. Yeah, so if you want to promote Money in the Bank, you know how you do it? You fucking gotta have stars. And that's the problem with WWE not having stars. They're not making people... And again, to be fair, it's because the fucking wrestlers they have now, they all suck. But like, they gotta fucking... That's why guys like Braun Breaker need to fucking start being the main roster. Maybe even Gable Stevenson, he gotta fucking... He has to be fucking doing stuff. Like, he could be someone maybe the future. All these guys that, like, even from NXT, Tony D'Angelo, whatever, you gotta build them up for the main roster. You gotta be in the main roster soon. That way you can actually have some people on, like, to be stars in the future. But meantime, you got, like it or not, you gotta bring the part-timers, and you gotta have Roman Reigns, Heck, like Brock Lesnar promoted John Cena, you gotta bring back Cena, even though, Hollywood shit, but you gotta do something. And if you want to make people care about fucking Money in the Bank, that would have helped. But now, because you didn't do that, and you're promoting Cody Rhodes, that's why you gotta move to a fucking simple arena. Simple as that. So, that's like the reason why they canceled it, because, for God's sakes, like, low ticket sales. But it's like, you're fucking promoting Cody Rhodes, but, like, that doesn't help, And, like, the idea that now, also because your shows suck, too. That's also another thing. Your shows suck. What do you think? Also, like, the fact that lack of Reigns on the show, like, what do you think is going to happen? You got to have stars on your show to make people care. Heck, even Randy Orton being on a fucking poster would have helped or whatever, stuff like that. People know, Just saying. Doesn't save people. Until next time, see you later.
Yeah, bye.